The vast, uncharted ocean of mysteries that is One Piece, one name rises above the waves like an eternal promise whispered through time. Joyboy. He's no Shichibukai, no Yonko, no Marine Admiral, just a ghostly figure from 900 years ago, etched faintly in the suppressed pages of history. First mentioned on an indestructible stone, now burning brightly in the hearts of those who still believe the world can be free. But make no mistake, Joyboy is no simple legend. He's the beating heart of the Void Century, the lost Great Kingdom, the drums of liberation, and perhaps the very soul that Monkey D. Luffy was always meant to carry forward. This is the entire story of Joyboy, explained. The truth is, we still don't know everything about him, and that's no accident. Eiichiro Oda has masterfully kept him shrouded in mystery. Joyboy lived over 900 years ago, placing him right in the middle of the Void Century, a full 100-year period completely wiped from all records. No history books, no ruins acknowledged, nothing. The world government, after crushing an advanced ancient kingdom in a devastating war, made sure every trace vanished. Whatever happened back then threatened their power so deeply they couldn't let it survive. But they couldn't erase everything. Scattered across the seas are the poneglyphs, indestructible stone tablets written in an ancient language almost no one can read, except rare scholars like Nico Robin of the Straw Hat Pirates. It was Robin who first introduced us to Joyboy's name. During the Fishman Island arc, she translated a poneglyph that wasn't just a record of events, it was something deeply personal, an apology from Joyboy himself. That stone revealed a promise Joyboy made and broke centuries ago. He had formed a pact with Poseidon, one of the three ancient weapons. Back then, Poseidon was a mermaid princess with the power to command the Sea Kings, those colossal crike-like creatures of the deep. The promise centered on the massive ship Noah, still resting near Fishman Island. Joyboy intended to use the Sea Kings to lift Noah to the surface, finally bringing fishmen and merfolk to live in harmony with humans and other races, but he couldn't fulfill it. Instead, he left a message carved in stone, a sincere apology for failing them. Fishman Island preserved that hope for generations, guarding Noah and passing down the story, waiting for someone to complete what he started. Joyboy's influence reached far beyond one island. One of his greatest allies was Zunesha, a living, walking island in the form of a colossal elephant, 35 kilometers tall, carrying the entire mink civilization of Zu on its back. Long ago, Zunesha committed a crime still undisclosed, and as punishment was forced to wander the seas endlessly for over 800 years. Yet Zunesha is still alive and communicates through the rare voice of all things, the same ability that let Pirate King Gold D. Roger hear poneglyphs, and that Luffy and Momonosuke used in Zu and Wano. During the battle against Kaido, Zunesha obeyed Momonosuke's command, breaking its centuries-long penance. That authority mirrors what Joyboy once held, raising huge questions. Is there a bloodline or destined connection linking Momonosuke, Luffy, and Joyboy? And was Zunesha's crime tied to supporting Joyboy's rebellion against the rising world government? When Pirate King Gold D. Roger reached the end of the Grand Line and discovered Laugh Tale, he didn't just find treasure, he uncovered truths left by Joyboy, truths so profound and absurdly joyful that Roger and his crew burst into laughter, naming the island accordingly. Roger learned everything, the Void Century, the ancient weapons, the world government's lies, and Joyboy's full story. He even said he wished he'd been born in Joyboy's time, but Roger realized he was too early. The world needed someone else, someone who would arrive roughly 900 years after the Void Century to finish the mission. Kozuki Oden, Wano's legendary daimyo and Roger's crewmate, carried that prophecy home. He learned Joyboy would return in Wano about 20 to 25 years after Roger's journey. Oden dedicated his life to opening Wano's borders to prepare for that arrival, but he died before succeeding. His will lived on in his journal and his son Momonosuke. Meanwhile, across the seas, the Straw Hat Pirates were heading straight for Wano, with Luffy at the center of it all. Everything converged in the epic battle of Wano. As Luffy fought Kaido and was pushed beyond his limits, something ancient awakened. After a fatal blow, Luffy's heart stopped, then restarted in a strange rhythmic pattern, the drums of liberation. Zunisha heard it and declared, "Joyboy has returned." Luffy stood up transformed, white hair, glowing aura, radiating pure joy and laughter. This was Gear 5, the true awakening of his devil fruit. The bombshell? It was never the Gomu Gomu Mi. It was the mythical Zoan Hito Hito Mi model Nika, deliberately hidden and misnamed by the world government. Nika is the legendary liberator whispered among slaves, a smiling, dancing warrior who brought freedom with cartoon-like reality-bending powers. Luffy's Gear 5 embodied that perfectly. Limitless imagination, uncontrollable laughter, total freedom. The drums of liberation tied it all together, linking Luffy directly to Joyboy's will. Whether Joyboy was Nika himself, a previous bearer, or simply shared the same spirit, their legacies are now one. Even Kaido was waiting for Joyboy. Flashbacks show he tested countless warriors, hoping one would fulfill the prophecy. When Luffy fell, Kaido sneered, "So you couldn't be Joyboy either." Kaido wanted world change through domination and fear. Luffy brings it through joy, friendship, and unbreakable will. In the end, Luffy, the true successor, freed Wano. Recent chapters have deepened the mystery further. Vegapunk's broadcast, the ancient robot Emmet unleashing Joyboy's stored conqueror's haki, and revelations painting Joyboy as the first pirate from the Great Kingdom who fought the 20 kingdoms with Nika's power, only to lose, yet leaving his straw hat-like silhouette, his will, and his dream for the future. With Luffy fully awakened, we're not just watching a pirate chase adventure, we're witnessing the return of Joyboy. And the world isn't ready for the freedom that's coming. If you want more deep dives into One Piece's hidden lore, from ancient kingdoms to awakened devil fruits, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell on Anime Depth. Joyboy's story is still unfolding, and we'll be here for every new revelation as the final pieces fall into place.